The rain wasn't falling, it was attacking. A solid, roaring wall of water that turned the winding mountain road into a murky, black mirror. My wipers, arthritic metronomes on their highest setting, fought a losing battle. The world had shrunk to the 10 feet of asphalt illuminated by my headlights, a tiny life raft adrift in a sea of ink. I was gripping the steering wheel so tightly my knuckles were white monuments. Every curve was a leap of faith. I was late, of course, a stupid argument with Sarah, my prideful decision to drive through the storm instead of waiting it out. Now, all I wanted was to be home, to apologize, to feel the warmth of our bed. That's when I saw them. 2 taillights, impossibly bright and close, materialized in the gloom. I was coming up on another car, moving painfully slow, too slow for this road. Impatience, that old demon, pricked at me. I just wanted to get past, to get home. I edged out into the oncoming lane, nothing but blackness. Good. I pressed the accelerator. My old sedan groaned, surging forward. I was almost parallel with the other car, a dark, boxy sedan, its details blurred by the rain, and then its brake lights flared, not a tap, a violent, panicked slam. The car didn't just slow, it seemed to lurch backward for a split second. My heart vaulted into my throat. I stomped my own brake, feeling the anti-lock shudder violently through the pedal. The tires lost their purchase on the slick asphalt, time didn't slow down, it fractured. My car spun, a sickening, weightless pirouette. The world outside the windshield became a swirling vortex of darkness, broken by the terrifying, slow-motion approach of the guardrail. There was a sound, a scream of tearing metal and shattering glass that was somehow both deafening and muffled by the roaring rain. Then impact, a jarring final crunch that rattled my teeth and slammed my head against the side window. Silence. Not true silence. The rain still drummed on the ruined roof. A hiss, like a dying serpent, came from the crumpled hood. But compared to the cacophony of the crash, it was a tomb-like hush. I was alive. I moved my fingers, my toes. A sharp pain shot through my neck and a warm trickle of blood ran down my temple. But I was in one piece. I fumbled for my phone, but it was gone, vanished into the dark abyss of the passenger footwell. That's when I saw the other car. It was parked askew on the shoulder, about 50 feet back. Its headlights were still on, cutting twin cones through the rain. The driver's door opened. Thank God, I thought, a wave of relief washing over me. Someone saw. Someone's coming. A figure got out. It was tall. Silhouetted against its own headlights, a man-shaped void. He didn't run. He didn't wave his arms. He just stood there, perfectly still, facing my wrecked vehicle. The rain didn't seem to touch him. It just sheeted off an invisible shell around him. I raised a shaky hand, a gesture of both acknowledgement and plea. Help. He didn't move. Maybe he was in shock. Maybe he was hurt. I had to get out. My door was buckled, jammed shut. I shoved my shoulder against it with a grunt of pain, and with a metallic shriek, it gave way. I stumbled out into the deluge, instantly soaked to the skin. The cold was a shock. "Hey!" I yelled, my voice thin and swallowed by the storm. "I'm okay, are you all right?"
His features were utterly blank. No shock, no concern, no emotion at all. Just observation. A cold dread, deeper than the rain's chill, began to seep into my bones. "My phone's dead," I called out, now 20 feet away. "I need to call for help. Do you have a phone?" No response. His head didn't even tilt. He just watched me approach. "What's wrong with you?" I whispered, my bravado crumbling. "Did you see what happened? Why did you brake?" For the first time, he moved. His head tilted, just a few degrees, like a bird considering a worm. A slow, deliberate motion that was utterly inhuman. A smile stretched across his face. It was too wide, showing too many teeth, and it didn't touch those dead, rain-slicked eyes. It was the smile of a predator that had just seen its trap spring shut. My breath hitched. Every instinct screamed at me to run. I took a step back, and then his voice cut through the rain. It was flat, dry, and devoid of any inflection, a stark contrast to the storm around us. "I didn't brake for the curve," he said. "I braked for you. I've been waiting." The thing in the manskin said, its smile unwavering. "This is a good place for it. Lonely. The rain washes everything away after." "After I'm done," it said, as if answering my thought.